Hi. In today's session, I'll take more questions, ACT kind of questions. Uh, One important point I would like to mention before starting the class, that is, suppose a room is given and the room is to be paved with the number of tiles. Number of tiles. This is the question. Let me give a simple example first. Say that this is 4 centimeters and this one is, say, 3 centimeters. Then how many tiles are required to pave the floor? If this is the question, let me divide this one into 3 parts, vertically 4 parts, vertically 4 parts. Let's say that each tile is length is 1 centimeter and width is 1 centimeter. So how many tiles are required means actually in this example you can count the number of tiles as 1 tile, 2 tiles, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But if the room is too big, or maybe a very, very big room, like something like cafeteria, then you cannot keep counting this way, right? So there is a rule. The rule is if you want to find the number of tiles, that is equals to area of whatever the shape of this one. Let's say that it is a square, rectangle, trapezoid, whatever it may be. So area of the polygon is taken first. That is divided by area of one tile. Area of one tile. Okay. Now let's quickly jump to the first question for the day. A square has an area of 36 square inches. If the side of the square is reduced by a factor of 2, what is the perimeter of the new square? So let me draw a square. There is a square. The question says that a square has an area of 36 square inches. Therefore, let me write the condition. Area of a square, which is side into side, or you may write as side square. And it is given that 36 square inches, that value goes here. Therefore, in the place of this one, in the place of area, I am taking 36 equals to side square. In my previous sessions already I mentioned that in order to eliminate square, what to do means you have to take square root on the other side. Therefore, square root of 36, that gives you the side. So what is square root of 36 means? You know that 6 times 6 gives you 36. Therefore, side equals to 6. Why we are computing this one means because the question is find the perimeter. So if you want to find the perimeter, you know that perimeter equals to 4 times side. Therefore, if you know the side, then only you can compute what is the perimeter, right? But don't forget, there is some condition in between. That is, if the side of this square is reduced by a factor of 2, therefore, if the side of the square is reduced by a factor of 2, reduced means it is diminished. A factor of 2 means this is divided by 2. Again, I am repeating. I see that reduced by a factor of 2. That means whatever the side of the square, we computed and we got as 6. That is reduced. That means that is made to small by a factor of 2. So what is 6 divided by 2 means, that is 3. So this is the new side. This is the new side of, this is the new dimension of the new square. Okay, therefore this is going to be 3. But this time he is not asking to find the area, you are asked to find the perimeter. So what is perimeter means 4 times side, and here an important point is please do not take 6 as the side. Please do not take 6 as the side. I know that after computation we got 6. Again, I am repeating. Please don't take the side as 6. Instead of this one, what you have to do is you have to take the side as 3 units. This one you have to take. Okay, this is the correct way, because I see that the side is reduced by a factor of 2. So let me plug in here. Then 4 times 3, that gives us 12 units. Therefore, 12 inches is the answer. Okay, that's it. There are high chances, again I'm repeating, there are high chances of getting confused. Therefore, you have to be really careful, while computing this. Okay, so let's go to the next question. An isosceles triangle has an area of 12. If the ratio of the base to the height is 3 is to 2, what is the length of the two equal sides? So first of all, let me draw an isosceles triangle. You know that isosceles triangle means 2 sides are equal, right? Therefore, let me take this way. Well, this looks good. Okay, and an isosceles triangle has an area of 12. Therefore, it is given that, oops, my bad. Okay, let me take the pen. So, area is given as 12 units. If the ratio of the base to the height is 3 to 2, so ratio of base to height is given as 3 is to 2. Very important point is, whenever a ratio is given, don't hesitate to take x, 3x and 2x. Not only this question, you take any question wherever you see the ratio. Most of the questions you may have to take it as the x also, because we don't know what's the value of that. Like when they say 3x and 2x, hold on, let me take it as so it could be 3 times 1 and 2 times 1, the values, or it could be 3 times 2, 6, and 2 times 2, maybe 3 times 3 and 2 times 3. The point is, we don't know with what value we have to multiply to get the base and height. So with what value we have to multiply means, again, we have to multiply both the same number. So with what we have to multiply means we don't know. That's the reason I'm considering this one as x. Okay. Now, let me clear off these. Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. Now, back to the question. We know that area is given as 12 units. So what is area means? Area of a triangle. Area of a triangle. I'm not writing triangle. Let's say that area of a triangle is it is base times height. Base times height over 2. Therefore, what is base means? Please notice that here base we thought as 3x. Let me label the diagram. This one is 3x and height is 2x. Okay, height is 2x. Now, base is 3x and height is 2x over 2. So 3 times 2, that gives me 6, x times x, that is x square. Therefore, it is 6x square divided by 2. 6x square divided by 6 divided by 2, that gives me 3x square. And you know, area is given as 12. You can see that area is given as 12. Therefore, let me take that value here. At this point, you know how to isolate x value. So we go by inverse operation, which is division by 3. So you get that x square equals to 4. And you know what to do. If there is square, to eliminate square, we take square root on the other side. Therefore, square root of 4, that gives us the value of x. 2 times 2 is 4, therefore the value of x is 2. The sum is not yet over. Here 3x means we know that it is 3 times 2. It is 3 times 2, right? Therefore, so here base is 3x, which means 3 times 2. That gives us 6 units. Next, height is 2x, which is 2 times. Don't forget the value of x is 2 here. Therefore, 2 times 2, that gives us 4. But the question is, what are the two sides? What are the two sides here? Therefore, here, let me consider that this triangle, you know, altitude or height means that is always makes a 90 degrees angle with the base, right? Therefore, here, this is 90 degrees. The shaded triangle is representing a right angle triangle. A right angle triangle. You know, height is taken as 4 units, right? And next, base is 6. Again, that 6 is divided into 2 equal halves means then this is going to be 3 units and this is going to be 3 units. Is it too messy? So, again, I'm repeating here. I'm going to take this triangle, which is, my apologies, let me give it a try. Okay, let me take the lines. Okay, now this one is representing a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. So in a right angle triangle, you know that when two sides are known, one is 4 and the other one is 3. How did I get 3 means the base is 6 and the perpendicular line divides the base into 2 equal halves. So 6 units are divided into 2 equal halves. So that is 3 and 3. You know these two values, then can you find what is the third value means? Yes, you can. At this point, you have to use Pythagoras Theorem. So, when you use Pythagoras Theorem, it is side square plus side square equals to hypotenuse square. So one side is 4 units, another side is 3 units. Therefore, side square plus side square means 4 square plus 3 square, that gives us hypotenuse square. In fact, several times I reminded that 4 square means it is not 4 times 2, it is 4 times 4. The same number is to be multiplied by itself. So 4 times 4, that gives us 16. 3 square means 3 times 3, that gives us 9. So hypotenuse square equals to 16 plus 9, 25. Hypotenuse square. As you know that if you eliminate square on one side of the equal to sign, the other side you should take square root. So what is square root of 25 means now it's easy. 5 times 5. Oops, my apologies, it's not hypotenuse square, it's just hypotenuse. So 5 times 5, that gives us 25, therefore 5. So the hypotenuse is 5 units. So in this isosceles triangle, the equal sides are each 5 units. Okay, therefore this is the answer. Questions on this, please. You may type in chat box. Now, the next question is, this is what I was talking in the beginning of this session, that is, how many tiles are required and what is the cost of, paving the tiles. The rectangular bathroom floor in Michael's house is 10 feet by 12 feet. So let me try to draw a rectangle first. Okay, there is a rectangular, okay, and the measurements are given that it is 10 feet by 12 feet. So length is 12 feet and this one is 10 feet. You know, these kind of problems really, they are useful in our daily lives also. He wants to purchase square tiles that are 4 inches long and 4 inches wide. Therefore, he wants to purchase tiles 4 inches long and 4 inches. May not be so good, but let's say that. Oh, my apologies. Okay, so this one, these kind of tiles are there, and he want to, pave the floor with these kind of tiles. Okay. Well, the size of each tile is given as 4 by 4. That is 4 inches is the length and 4 inches is the width. First of all, how many tiles are required? How many tiles are required? And also, it says that if each square tile costs $2.5, how much money will Michael need to spend in order to purchase enough tiles to cover his entire bathroom floor? So, first of all, let's find what is the area of the bathroom. Let's say that area of the bathroom is, just I'm giving some number. Let's say that some 50 units, and each tile is occupying 5 units. So how many tiles are required means, total you want 50 square units, and each tile is, let's say that 5 square units means, then 50 divided by 5, then 10 tiles. It is a simple example. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to find the total area of the bathroom first. So let me compute area of the bathroom. First one is, let's find what is area of bathroom. It is in the shape of a rectangle. Therefore, let me take length times width, length times width, which is 12 feet is the length and width is 10 feet. Okay. Purposefully here I am leaving some gap and I am going to the second one. The second one is the tile. Each tile is a square shaped and length and width are 4 inches. Okay. Therefore, area of tile equals to square means we take side multiplied by side. Therefore, it is 4 inches multiplied by 4 inches. So, please notice that here the units are inches and here units are feet. They are not the same. They are not the same. Here the units are different. When you are computing, you have to make sure that both the units are same. You know, 1 foot equals to 12 inches. So 2 feet, 2 times 12, 24. 3 feet, 3 times 12, and so on. So 12 feet means then if you want to express this one into inches, you have to multiply 12. Again, I am repeating 1 foot equals to 12 inches. Therefore, 12 feet means 12 times 12. Likewise, 10 feet means 10 times 12. Then you get the result in inches. So 12 times 12, you can make use of calculator. 144 inches times 10 times 12, 120 inches. In fact, I suggest you here, you don't multiply here. Instead of multiplication, what you do is, earlier I mentioned one important formula or the condition. That condition is, I'm going to write it here again. Number of tiles equals to, there is one rule that is to be remembered. I'm writing here. Well, number of tiles equals to area of polygon. In this case, it is a rectangle. So instead of polygon, let me write that area of rectangle. Area of rectangle is divided by area of one tile. Area of one tile. Okay. Even in real life situations, you may have to compute these kind of calculations. Again, a simple example. Let's say that you computed the area of the bathroom and you found that it is some 20 square units and each tile is 4 square units. Just I'm giving an example. Again, I'm repeating, area of bathroom is 20 square units and each tile is 4 square units, means how many are required means. You may think like this, one square tile occupies 4 square units, 2 tiles 8, 3 tiles 12, 4 tiles 16, 5 tiles 20. Yes, I have to buy 5 tiles. So this is a small calculation. But whereas if you are given numbers with the larger numbers like 144 and all these things, you cannot add and subtract those kind of things, right? Then we use this formula, which is area of rectangle. In fact, I did not compute. If you want, you can make use of calculator. But I am writing 144 times 120, that's the area of rectangle taken from here. Next, area of tile, that goes to the denominator, which is 4 times 4. Now all are in inches, so let me grab my calculator. 144 times 120 then that is divided by 4 times 4. Oh, my bad. Okay. Divided by, oops, my apologies. 280. Okay. It is 1080. Therefore, Michael has to buy 1080 tiles. These many tiles he has to purchase. Okay. And the question says that, please look at the question here. It says that each tile is costing $2.50. $2.50. It's a very simple example. Let's say that the cost of one burger is $2. What is the cost of three burgers? 3 times 2, that is 6. Right. In the same way, if I'm taking cost of one tile equals to, oops, my bad, one tile is $2.50, and if you have to buy 1080 tiles, 1080 tiles, what would be the cost means? Just now I have given you a simple example. Let's say that cost of maybe one sandwich is say $2. What is the cost of three sandwiches? What is the cost of three sandwiches means? It's a simple calculation. You may say that $6. So how did you get 6 means 3 is multiplied by 2? When cost of one is given and if you are asked to find the cost of more items, then we go for multiplication. So we have to multiply 1080 by 2.50. So let me write that. It is 1080 multiplied by 2.50. My calculator again here. 1080 multiplied by 2.50, $2,700. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the answer. I see that here it is. Okay, so let's go back to the question really quick. Michael has a rectangular bathroom whose dimensions are 10 feet and 12 feet. Then you can find the area of that, but don't forget the tiles are given in inches, the dimensions, but the room measurements are given in feet. So we have to convert from feet to inches. Then how to find the number of tiles to be paved means area of rectangle divided by area of one tile. Just I plugged in those numbers, and the cost of one tile is given $2.50, and we know that we have to buy 1080 tiles. Therefore, 1080 divided by 2.50, that is giving me $2,700. Okay, questions on this, please, really quick. Well, let's go to the next question. A rectangle has a width of 2x if the length is 5 more than 150% of the width. So, what is the area of the rectangle? So, let me take the rectangle first. There is a rectangle. Let me use a good color. Okay. And the question says that width is 2x. So, let me copy the information first. I see that width is equals to 2x. Next, the length is 5 more than 150% of the width. So let me write that length is 5 more than just give me a second. Okay, let me delete this. Let me write the whole statement. 5 more than 150% of the width. Don't be scared by looking at these statements. If I were you, I personally prefer to break this one into bits and pieces this way, like one or two words together this way. Okay, so then you can see what the magic. Now, let me write that length. Okay, is is means is equal to. Okay, I see that 5 here. Okay, again I'm repeating, is means it is equals to, so 5 more. So if you take one after the other, each and every part, so it is 5 more means, is it plus or minus? It is plus. 150% means you may take 150. Don't forget percent means out of 100. Half means times. What is width means? Width is 2x, right? Now, let us simplify this one. 5 plus 150 over 100. 150 over 100. So, you can make use of calculator. I know that it's going to be 1.5. Don't forget, half means times. Half means times, right? So 1.5 times 2x. So what is 1.5 times 2x? It's going to be 3x. If you want, you can make use of a calculator. Then length is going to be 5 plus. Again, I'm repeating, you have to use PEMDAS, then 1.5 times 2, that gives you 3x. That is the length. Okay. And now the question is, what is the area of the rectangle? What is the area of the rectangle? Well, you know that area of a rectangle equals to length times width. Okay, so what is the length means? You see that just now we defined this one, and we got this as we derived this as 5 plus 3x, right? And what is width means? It's given that 2x, therefore times 2x. You have to be little careful when you are using algebra. Parenthesis means multiplication. 5 times 2x, that gives me 5 2's 10, 10x. And next, you have to multiply with the second term, that is 3x times 2x. So 3 times 2, 6. X times x, x square. So 10x plus 6x square. So do we have the 10x plus 6x square here? Of course, you can swap the values, like this is the answer. You may get a doubt. We got 10x plus 6x square. How can you take 6x square plus 10x means? The point is, let's take 2 and let's take 3. What is 2 plus 3? It's simple question, 5. And if you swap the values, 3 plus 2, still you'll get the same answer. So while adding, you can interchange these values. I hope you know all these properties like closure law, commutative law, associative, and so on. Okay, this is called as commutative law. Well, so 10x plus 6x square we got, and in the given option 6x square plus 10x, these two are one and same. Okay, questions on this please, really quick. Okay, let's go to the next one. Daisy gets new carpet for her rectangular room. Her floor is 21 feet by 24 feet. The carpet sells for $5 per square yard. So again, the tricky part in this question is there are feet here, and you have to convert them into yards. Okay, so first of all, let me find the carpet area. So area of carpet, which is in the shape of a rectangle, that gives us length times width, that is 21 feet times 24 feet. Purposefully, I am leaving some gap. I hope you know that 3 feet makes 1 yard. 3 feet makes 1 yard. Now, how to convert feet to yards? Do I have to add, subtract, multiply, or divide? So when you get these kind of questions, what you have to do is, 3 feet equals to 1 yard, 21 feet equals to, so 21 feet equals to how many yards? That's the question, right? So 21 feet equals to how many yards? Do I have to add, subtract, multiply, or divide? If you get these kind of questions, think of small questions. Instead of these big numbers, let me take some small numbers, preferably between, let's say, 1 and 10. Okay? Let's say 3 feet equals to 1 yard. Let me take maybe 6 feet. Don't forget between 1 and 10 I'm taking. 6 feet equals to how many yards? 3 feet makes 1 yard. 6 feet. 2 yards. Does it make sense? Yes. Now, we know that 6 feet makes 2 yards. Do I have to add, subtract, multiply, or divide? 6. I know that the answer is 2 yards, right? How did I get 2 yards? 6 plus 3? No. 6 minus 3? No. 6 times 3? No. 6 divided by 3? Yes. Right? So, if I divide 21 by 3 feet, then I'll get number of yards. Does it make sense? Well, so 21 divided by 3, that gives me 7 yards. Yes, it is. Right? Therefore, again I am repeating, if you are struck with any questions, then instead of taking the large numbers, think of small numbers, then easily you can figure it out what to do. Okay, so let me clear this one. Okay. Well, now back to the question here. 21 divided by 3, that gives us 7. Therefore, this is going to be 7 yards. And here 24 means, again 24 divided by, just now I explained what to do. 24 divided by 3, that gives us 8. Okay, therefore 8 yards. Then further you can compute. 7 8s are 56. Once when you get the number, then you know that the cost is given as $5 per square yard. So 1 square yard, it is $5. Then we have 56 square yards. What to do means, already I explained that in my previous example, burger, etc. Therefore, what to do means you have to multiply these. So what is 56 times 5? 280? Yes, sir. It is 56 times 5. That gives us $280. That's the cost of the carpet. Therefore, we go with this answer. Okay. Questions on this, please. Really quick. Okay. Let's go to the next question. A square has an area of 36. If all sides are doubled in value, what is the new area? Actually, these kind of questions are really, really tricky because when I see the question, area is 36 and doubled. So if you have been given the options, 36 double, then 72, you may get tempted to opt this way, but that is not the correct answer. That is not the correct answer. Okay, so how come means let's say that you are given a square, okay, and now I'm taking that area. Oops, let me use a different color. So area of a square, we know that it is side times side, or maybe side square, and the area is given as 36 here. Therefore, 36 equals to side square. Don't forget, if you are eliminating square one side, the other side you have to take square root. Therefore, what is square root of 36? 6 times 6, that gives us 36. Therefore, side is 6 units. Or else you can make use of calculator. Now, here, if the sides are doubled, that means if you double this side, what do you get means double means 2 times. 2 times 6, that gives us the side of a new square is going to be 12. Now find the area, find the new area. Area equals to side square, or maybe side into side. So side is 12 now, it is 12. Therefore, 12 square, that gives us 12 times 12, 12 times 12, that gives us 144 square units. So the correct answer is 144. But when you look at the question, oh, this is really simple question. The area is given 36, and if I double it, oh, it is 72. Like that, you may fall into trap. So you have to be really careful with this kind of questions. Okay. Now, let me jump to the next question really quick. Okay. It's 5 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock. What is the measure of the angle formed between the hour hand and the minute hand? So let me draw, let's say that a circle. Oh, let me undo. Okay, let me move this one. Let me draw a nice clock. Okay, so here 5 o'clock means you know that the minutes hand is on 12, and 5 o'clock means somewhere here. Yes, this is the hours hand. Okay, let me take this one. Okay, you know that here is 12, then here is 6, here is 9, and here is 4. Okay, then first of all, what is the total angle in a circle? You know that the total angle in a circle is 360 degrees. Agreed? Therefore, total angle in a circle is 360 degrees. I see that is divided into 12 parts, 1 through 12. Okay, here is 1, 2, my bad, this is 3, then 4 here, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it is divided into 12 parts. Therefore, 360 divided by 12 means you can make use of calculator, that is 30 degrees. So the angle between one number to the next number, that is 30 degrees. So 12 to 5 means how many numbers are there? Means there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So between one number to another number, it is 30 degrees. So 12 to 5 means I say that 5 values. Right? So 5 times 30, that gives you 150 degrees. Simple. So the tricky part is, the total angle in a circle is 360, that is made to 12 parts. Therefore, each part that represents 30 degrees. Once when you get the idea, so 12 to 5, how many numbers means that you can. Okay. Suppose if it is 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock means 4 times 30 degrees. If it is 8 o'clock means 8 times 30 degrees and so on. As simple as that. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Oh, there are more questions. Okay. This question is really interesting. Let me quickly bring 2 pizzas on the screen. Please bear with me. Please, please, please. We are about to finish. Okay, so here 8 slices pizza. As I mentioned before, if you take 360 degrees divided by 8, you should get 45 degrees. Whereas 360 divided by 12 slices, then you get that 30 degrees. I see that 45 degrees are given and the other one is 30 degrees. Okay. So 45 degrees means, please see that there will be 8 slices, and if it is 30 degrees, you see that 12 slices. Now, the question says that 2 pizzas are made to the same dimensions. The only difference is that pizza 1 is cut into 30 degrees. 30 degrees means, please don't forget that here this is 12 slices. And the second one is cut into 45 degrees, which means 8 slices. They are sold by the piece. The first one is $1.95. That means small piece, therefore it is 1.95. Therefore, if you sell 12 slices, then 12 times 1.95. And the second one, it's a large piece that is sold for 2.25. So one slice is 2.25. 8 slices, how much means times 2.25. So, what is the difference in total revenue? Revenue means when you sell it, what are the money you make, that is called as revenue. So let me quickly compute what is 8 times 2.25, that is giving me $18 here, $18 here, and what is 12 times 1.95, what is 12 times 1, that is $23.40, $23.40. What is the difference between these two? The question is the difference. Difference means when you subtract and what are the result may be. So when you subtract, you get negative $5.40. You get it. So it's not positive. It's negative $5.40. See, pizza 2 to pizza 1. So it is $5.40 is the difference. Negative $5.40. Okay, that's it from me for today's session. See you in the next session. Bye-bye. If you have any questions, feel free to send an email. Okay, bye. If you like the video, please click on the like button. If you have any questions, you may type it in the comment box. Thank you.